G'day YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is a nice little mini that you would have seen in previous videos. I'll put a link to this tree when I did some work on this tree previously, so you can see how it's progressing. It's a lovely little mini, lovely little twisting trunk. It was done as an airlay many years ago, and now it's been styled previously. But what it is now, you can see it's quite bushy, and now it's time to just go in there and clean it up. So that's what I want to show you. And also I can maybe put some wire now on this little bit of an apex and try and create a more rounded top and then clean up the apex, which I was wanting to do. But the branches weren't long enough last time, and now they're a bit better size. So I'm going to go through this tree now and clip out, if there's two branches, I clip out them, and there's a little sprout that goes in the middle, I've got to clip them out. Anything that's growing underneath, lower, I pluck out to clean up. Anything that's going downwards, I pluck. It's easier to pluck than it's plucking, but I'm taking off the whole bit. I'm not twisting the top, pinching. I'm plucking the actual branch off. So I don't go pinch this like this. I don't do that. If I want to cut anything here, I'll use scissors and cut the branch out. But what this is I'm plucking underneath, just going through it. It's hard to try and show the camera and whilst doing it, but I want to try and establish those layers I had, because now it just looks like a big bush. So just go through it, go around it. I just start usually at each level and just start taking off, pinching out. Just want a nice clean line, so I don't know if you guys can see that quite. It's starting to become nice and clean underneath. There's nothing going downwards. Now I'll move up to the next level. Or anything that's too long, I'll also try and take off. So there's a nice little one in here. And then growing down, I go take off, take off, take off. So that's not a bad one going upwards, which is good. I haven't finished this one actually. Go around to here. I hope you guys can see that, sorry. Just fix the wire. Sometimes you just got to move the wire and fix it up so you can get more level. If you see anything dead, take off. It might need a bit of wire there. Looks like I got a back connection here, so let me just come back. So you can really see now the defined. That's nice. That you could probably just see in the camera. That's nice and defined. So now this side you can see the lower growth. So I've got to get rid of that. So all I'm doing is cleaning up the lower bit. Okay. There hasn't been any massive shoots up. There's this one's a bit high, and this one had been here that's a bit high, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too like that's been a huge shoot. That's just going nuts. These are quite fluffy and cloudy, but just big balls. So I need to start to define those. Let me finish this off first. I might need a bit of wire. I can see there's some branches that have developed. That's good. Sometimes it's just moving the wire back into place. So you can see this is quite a big shoot, so I'm going to come in and take that off. That's going to fit inside there, so slightly getting there, but you can see it's a much more cleaner, starting to get cleaned up. It's always the ones underneath, guys. Underneath, so you can see they're starting to go down. So I'm taking them off. This tree still needs to develop more. I can see that some branches are a bit young still. Like some of these up here, a bit young. I'm not going to touch them too much. In here, yep, let's start cleaning some of that out. They're all the ones that are going down, down, down. In a way, the tree, if you get rid of the ones that are going down, it won't waste its energy on the ones going down, growing downwards. So there's a back branch I'm just cleaning up. So I hope you can see already the changes. I can see it quite clearly. A bit more work, just a bit more. You just keep going through it. Just got to look at it myself. So just now I want to try and maybe flatten that out a bit more. So now it's ready, so I'm just going to get a bit of wire, just some very small copper, just a few little bits just to wire that back down. Probably just wire these two together. Such a small little tree. Make sure the wire's right. There we go. Sorry if my arm's in the way. Just got to thread it in between all the little branchlets, otherwise it's going to get chaotic. Now I'm just going to have a look at it just to make sure I position some of these new ones in the right place. I might do that. You could have waited a little bit longer for me to wire because the branches are still young, a bit too young. I don't want to break them, but I think we'll get away with it. So I've tried to flatten out. That's come down into here now rather than up into there. Yeah. How's that looking? I think this needs to go around a bit more to the back. Give me a sec. Yeah. So you're not always fully restyling trees. Remember, it's all about maintenance, maintaining trees to get the best out of it. So that's what I like to try and do. These are at the stage where they just need to be tweaked each few months. Just pluck the ones that are growing underneath. Clean it up, make sure the wire's okay still, make sure it's all kicking on more nicely. What I just did then is this back branch in here was pointing out a bit too far this way, so I pushed it back closer to the trunk. So heaps of improvement there. Just some small things and improve that tree quite substantially. I just want to make sure it's still in focus. Yeah. Probably not the best level. Probably has to be about that level with the camera, to be honest. It just looked, the camera was viewing a bit from underneath, so that's a bit better view. So you see what I mean by the lines. You could start to see the lines forming. This could be a bit more work, but so remember, that's just some maintenance work on some trees. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That's a nice little short video of how you maintain like this is just me maintaining my trees. That's it. Just spend some time, 10 minutes doing it, and try to improve substantially all the time and each time. So that's the plan anyway. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed another video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the little bell icon so you can get notified when I put up new videos. See you next time.